All right. So, the Mandela Catalogue. I said I was going to do this, so I might as well do it. Uh, okay, so this is the channel page right here um, for Alex Kister. And he's got all these videos, right? He's got 17 videos. They all have to do with this Mandela Catalogue. And I did watch all of these videos yesterday. I spent all day watching these videos. And I can tell you right now, that it's the weirdest stuff I've ever seen. You know, and there's nothing that I've seen previous to this that I can compare it to. It's just weird stuff. Now I'm going to leave the link to this down in the description box so you can check it out if you want. It's just really weird. You know, he's got 829,000 subscribers. He's got 17 videos. The last one was released 6 days ago. And that's like a restored edition of the Mandela Catalogue Volume 1. He has 4 volumes. He's got all this other like little bonus stuff as well. And it tells a story. You know, if you watch them in order, like from the first one called Overthrown, that was a year ago, to the last one, it tells a very weird story. And yeah. There's even a Wikipedia page that's based on it. I'd like to get into that too. Basically lists all of the episodes and everything. Let's see here. The Mandela Catalogue is an analog horror web series created by American YouTuber Alex Kister in 2021. It's set in the fictional Mandela County, Wisconsin, which is terrorized by alternates, doppelgangers, who coerce their victims to kill themselves before assuming their identity. The series became popular online through analysis and recreation videos from internet users, right? So there's already like reaction videos to it and everything like that. So I don't know. I haven't really gotten into that, but that's what I'm doing right now, is giving you my feedback on it. The setting and genre. The Mandela Catalogue is set in the fictional Mandela County, Wisconsin, which is threatened by the presence of alternates or doppelgangers who coerce their victims to kill themselves and can manipulate audio-visual media. Other plot aspects include Lucifer, who has disguised himself as Gabriel, the archangel who announced Jesus' birth. The series contains many biblical allusions, including Noah's Ark, Adam and Eve, along with settings surrounding American churches. The Mandela Catalogue is set during the 1990s and 2000s. The Mandela Catalogue is composed of 12 shorts across 2 acts, the first of which was released on June 9th, 2021. It is part of a subgenre found of found footage called analog horror, right? So like Blair Witch and paranormal activity, stuff like that, right? Stuff that's, yeah, stuff that you find. I don't know. Where am I? Its installments are often presented as instructional videos from the fictional department of temporal phenomena or corrupted versions of the cartoon Beginner's Bible and are rendered in a VHS aesthetic. Alright, so yeah, it's like the characters in these videos find these videotapes, and it's basically what is presented in the videos is these tapes. So yeah. The Mandela Catalogue was created by 18-year-old student Alex Kister from Hubertus, Wisconsin, as a series of short videos he began in 2021 while in summer college. It was Kister's first filmmaking project. Kister originally created Overthrown as a one-off video based on a high school writing project, and planned to make a series where he edited children's cartoons to be creepy. However, due to the popularity of the video, Kister decided to continue making videos following the universe of Overthrown in the modern day. The series name came from the Mandela effect. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I was thinking Nelson Mandela, but nope. Nope, not even close. Kister had little to no budget and used basic editing. Scenes are shot in his home, and characters are portrayed by his friends through still images and voiceover. Kister's mother once played an alternate. In an interview with GQ, Kister said he wanted to develop his horror from jump scares that cause a psychological reaction rather than a psychological reaction. What? Did I read that right? Jump scares that cause a physiological physiological reaction rather than a psychological reaction. Oh, okay. Whatever. I'll put this down in the description box and you can read it for yourself. Yeah. Kister has said the series originally began as a creative outlet for the existential crisis he was dealing with, especially when it came to the subject of religion and Christianity. The series was also inspired by the isolation and loss of security Kister experienced as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Ah, okay. Kister has cited analog horror series The Walton Files, Gemini Home Entertainment, Local 58, Surreal Broadcast, the Minerva Alliance, and Marble Hornets, and horror films such as The Shining and The Exorcist as major influences on his work. Okay, yeah, after watching every single video he uploaded, I can see that now. Interesting. In October 2022, Kister worked with Makeshift to release merchandise for the series. Alright, so in Overthrown, a corrupted tape recording of the Beginner's Bible, it depicts an alternate version of the Nativity of Jesus, wherein Gabriel deceives man into believing that he is their true savior. Mandela Catalogue Volume 1, a public service announcement broadcast by the fictional U.S. Department of Temporal Phenomena warns the public about alternates, hostile creatures which can take on the other's appearance, although sometimes with deformed features, and attack citizens with psychological warfare. In 1992, Mark Heathcliff is lured by an alternate imitating his friend, who traps him in his room for 2 days and drives him to suicide. Emergency dispatchers in Mandela County are instructed to not provide help to callers reporting alternate encounters because nothing is worth the risk. A story written by a 4-year-old, Heathcliff claims that he glimpsed an intruder in the house before falling asleep. The Mandela Catalogue Volume 1 Restored Edition, public service announcement broadcast by, that's the same thing. That's the exact same thing. Okay. Intruder alert. A mother hears her infant crying and enters his room to find him missing and a man's face on the television. Distraught, she hangs herself. Lieutenant Thatcher Davis and the Mandela County Police Department set up cameras to investigate. The photos depict the man and the corpse being tampered with by an invisible force. Davis rules out this case being caused by an alternate. An emergency alert broadcast warns viewers in 4 counties, including Mandela, where 3,426 children have gone missing, to keep vulnerable children away from audio-visual media. Ooh. Metaphysical Awareness Disorder Exhibition, Mandela Catalogue Volume 2, Mandela Catalogue Volume 333. I always think green jelly when I hear 333. But anyway, that's just me. Every day gets brighter. And then Act 2 is 2022 to present. Interlude, Mandela Catalogue Volume 4. So yeah, and that Mandela Catalogue Volume 4 is like 40 minutes long. And I sat there and watched the whole thing. But yeah, it's crazy. Now the reception. The audience. The Mandela Catalogue grew popular through reaction videos and analysis on YouTube and quickly gained a strong following. Some users criticized the over-reliance of analog horror tropes. Volume 4 received particular criticism for its use of live-action segments filmed with green screens. Some viewers disliked the scene's lack of realism, while Kister said the lack of realism was purposeful and an attempt to give the segments an uncanny valley quality. As of March 2023, Kister's YouTube channel had over 30 million views. Wow. Dread Central praised, this is a critical reception, Dread Central is an American website founded in 2006 that is dedicated to horror news, interviews, and reviews. Praised the Mandela Catalogue as the supreme example of what analog horror looks and sounds like, adding that the sense of insecurity that comes from knowing you'll be frightened is constantly visually manipulated. Student newspaper The Post favorably compared its use of the uncanny valley as a horror technique to the Walton Files. It was also praised by GQ, while TLK magazine praised the series' world building. It criticized its monotone voice acting as detracting from the Mandela Catalogue's tone. Adaptations. Indie games Maple County 2021 and Assessment Examination are based on the series. Maple County was developed by one of the series' voice actors, Thorne Baker, in 2021 prior to his collaboration with the series. The game is framed as an interactive training tape from the Maple County Police Department in which players must determine which photos portray alternates and which portray actual people. Mandela Invasion, created by Broken Arrow Games, uses the premise that alternates are attempting to break into the player's house. Ooh. Wow, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Huh. Alright, so there you go. And that is information. That is like, wow. Crazy stuff, man. Alright, so I'll put those links in the description box so you can check them out and let me know what you think about it, because I think it's crazy. I think it's the weirdest thing I've seen. You know, it's not, I don't know, I didn't really look at it as horror. I just looked at it as being very, very weird. Different, if you will. It's very different. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, like I said, it's different than anything I've ever seen. This guy is nuts, which is good. You know, it helps to have some, crazy people making crazy videos to get you out of the norm and into something, I guess. I don't know. But it is crazy. It'll, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. But yeah, it'll take you out of what you're used to and put you into something totally different headspace after you watch it. Or at least that's what it did with me. Like, I was lost. Like, nothing else mattered. I needed to watch all of this stuff. I was totally intrigued by the storyline, and hopefully you will be too, because, yeah, I mean, I think that's what his vision was. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. That's my opinion, or Wikipedia's opinion, or whatever. I mean, I agree with all of that. Like, that's just telling you what it's about, and what I think is it was very, very well done. And like probably everybody else that's watched that is probably left saying, "Why didn't I come up with that?" If only I thought of that first, I could be where he is, But it's all hindsight, because it takes somebody else to do something before you're inspired to do something yourself. Every single time. Every single time. Everything is based on something else. You know, you draw, what's the word? Not experience. Influence. That's it. You draw influence from something else that you've seen. Right? Nothing can exist without something else existing before it. Um, you know, like the two movies that I made. Those are on my channel in the movies playlist. I don't know if they were actually based on something else, but I'm sure you could, you know, if you watch them, you could find something that could have inspired it. You know, like, I don't know. But yeah, lots of people draw inspiration from other things. Inspiration, that's it. That's the word I was looking for. Anyway, I'm going to go before I embarrass myself even further. Yeah,